everybody. Welcome back. Good to see you all. All right, here we are back in the Zoom room. So we have, a little bit of time today to do a quick review and prep ourselves for the meeting on Sunday. Sunday we'll be recording monologues, and we'll be recording the last scene of the Res Christmas Story series from the book Nichimus, from the play Nichimus. So today, here's a list and a quick agenda of how it's going to work today. You will need a pen and paper or anything that you can use for recording notes, because I'll be giving you notes today. And I'll be giving notes because we're going to go around the room again and give everybody a chance to review and read their monologues. So we'll probably do 2 rounds of that today, and I will be offering notes in preparation for Sunday. The second thing is we'll do just a reading and a review of the last scene from Nichimus today. And then we're going to talk a little bit about what subtext is, and talking about what blocking means in the world of theater, and talking about what things like off book means, and et cetera, et cetera. Things to help you be more familiar with the world of theater as an actor and entering into the world of acting. So before we do that, I did send some director's notes the other day via email. I am assuming that you've had a chance to review those notes. So what I'd like to do is just quickly go around the Zoom room and hear from everybody in case you have any comments or questions about the notes. And if you're going to pass, you have no comments or questions, that's fine as well. So director's notes, comments or questions, Donna L. from the director's notes via email.
Oh, I'm good. I liked it. I think I emailed back that I thought that was really good. I like that, she's not really a horny monkey because I don't see her that way. I just see her as really just excited about life, and she's me. I'm her. Oh, whoever was first. So I'm good. I like the notes.
Thank you very much. Gloria, do you have any thoughts, comments, or questions from the notes that I sent via email? I think there were actor notes and there were costume notes.
Hi, no, I don't have anything to say. Just like Zula, never wants to say anything.
On the fence. Yeah. One note I did offer, though, from the costume department is that Zula likes to have something that shows she is either religious or she's cultural, something that is a representation of her faith. Do you have any thoughts or questions on that?
Right. I would use like the culture. Probably that's the part I got to think about. Like, what can I use?
Good.
Probably, I don't know, something beating or something. I don't know.
Very nice. Yeah. And like I said, Zula is so on the fence that she's so subtle anyway. But when Zula does make a choice like that, it stands out and she doesn't realize that. So she could wear like an all gray outfit, but then she'll have a red poppy and it'll just stand out and she won't realize it. So I think that's really neat and cute about Zula. So think about what that could be.
Okay.
Moving right along, Donna M. Comments, questions from the Sea Goose notes, actor or costume?
Sea Goose doesn't give a crap. She speaks her mind. She likes picking fights. Give it to me, give it to me. Especially like she has trouble speaking from her heart, but she does have a heart, but she doesn't show it. She'd rather do things to attract attention, negative attention to herself, right? And when she wears something, she wears it just to get people riled up or comment on what she's wearing because she wants to start a fight. And that's how Sequus is, and that's how I am. So I fit it real good. I've got a heart. And it's exciting. I just enjoy being Sequus. And you know what Sequus means in Cree? I mean, what Sequus means in English? Weasel. So I'm a little weasel. So I love it, Curtis.
Marcel.
What?
That's his nickname when he was a kid. Sequus.
Sequus?
Weasel.
Mm-hmm.
I love you, little brother.
You don't even know.
So he doesn't give a crap?
Obviously.
That's excellent. So what we are doing is really getting familiar with how actors talk about their characters. And we only can draw from our own worlds and our own experiences. So I'm very glad that there are some connections between those actor notes and costume notes and how you're interpreting these characters. And also how you're putting yourself into the characters. That's also very important. That's what makes characters unique. I think a lot of actors spend a lot of time trying to be like the other actor. For years in the Res Christmas Story series, everybody who played Sea Goose would be so intimidated. They would say, I can never be like Mitch, because Mitchell Poundmaker was the very first Sea Goose, and he nailed it. He was amazing. People just loved him. He's part of the reason why the Res Christmas Story series was so successful, is everyone was ready for Sea Goose again. But when actors played Sea Goose, they would try to play it like Mitchell, as opposed to playing it from their own world, their own interpretation. So think about that. The more comfortable you are in your own skin or coming from your own world and putting that into these characters, the better. The better. Yeah. So have fun with that. Very good. I want to go around now and just give you an opportunity to read your monologues.
Thanks. I hope you're all feeling good tonight, because I'm not. The nerve of these guys making me walk all the way to the hall in the cold. And I mean cold. Then they canceled bingo. What's the guts? They want to honor elders, but too cheap to give a ride. Mama Scott, some people's kids. Anyways, I'm not a regular kohkom. I'm a cool kohkom. Plus, unlike the others, I still have my own teeth. Oh yeah, and since we are all here, I think that old Clem should clean up his yard, or else we should kick him off the reserve. What the heck was I talking about? Yes, Elder of the Year award. Oh yeah, don't pick Zula. Iguas is so old, her treaty number is number 1. I remember when my own kohkom used to tell me, these boots were not made for walking. They're made for a good what's tagats pagamahaw. And that's just what they'll do. So pick Sequus. Yay, pick Sequus. I'm done now. Okay, mommy sees. Okay. I found my notes.
I didn't know that my mic was on. Thank you for that. So I really like how natural you're coming into this monologue. That's all we need. My note to you is try something with that Kohkom voice. Again, have fun with that. And sometimes when we exaggerate stuff, it's like I remember when my dad used to say, "Boy, you gotta go get an education and a job." Like we exaggerate like that. So you could do that with your Kohkom voice and with every way that you want to have fun with that voice. And then from now until Sunday, just try as best as possible to remember the sections of this monologue. If you can't remember lines and words, as long as you understand the flow of what you're saying. Yeah. Really good. Really good. All right. Let's go to Zula. Did you find your monologue?
Yes, I did.
Okay. When you're ready.
Okay. 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 I've taken this past week to look back on what our community has done. And although things have been tough, they could have been a lot worse. I know our chief was trying to bring festivity to our community this past year with an elder award, but it's not right. Why elder of the year? This whole thing has been turned into a silly competition. It's not about who's the best elder. What does elder of the year mean anyway? Does anyone really know what being an elder means? I don't have the perfect answer, but here's the way I see it. A few months ago, I lost my grandson to suicide. He was alone with no one around to turn to. At first, I was angry and blamed myself because I should have been there with him instead of being too busy all the time. I don't blame myself anymore. He just didn't know where he comes from, his family, language, and history. We don't have enough in our community because our leaders still aren't listening. They can't lead with just money on the brain and don't really understand how to be connected to our teachings. That is part of my responsibility as an elder, to share what I can, and I will. I want us to start working together, elders, parents, kids, everyone. Circles, smudging, gatherings. So it'll be us elders to start it off here tonight with prayer, a good meal, stories, and visiting. And when our reserve gets this settlement money, we will all make sure it's used for good things. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So what's happening in this monologue? It's the most heartfelt. Out of all of the three ladies, Zula knows how to speak truthfully and honestly from the heart. Claire tries, but she's just overly sensitive, emotional, and dramatic. She just can't speak truthfully from the heart. Not like Zula. And Zula does that, even though she's terrified. I think Zula, because she's always on the fence, she's terrified to speak, but she does it. So, one thing I'll be looking for, I think, is where the heart is in this monologue. And I think it's part of when you like you're reading something in front of people, you're reading a speech, and then suddenly the person puts the speech down and then starts speaking words. I'm wondering if there's one little part in there that you can memorize, maybe one sentence or two, where you put the paper down and you're speaking to the whole room. and then you can go back to your paper again. So what you can do, Gloria, is you can write your monologue on a piece of paper, and then you can read from it when we record, so that Zula's written a speech for everybody.
Okay.
And then one or two sentences in there, she puts it down, and she just speaks her from the heart.
Maybe where her grandson, a couple of months ago, I lost my grandson to suicide. Maybe that one, hey?
I think so. And
Yeah.
I'm not saying like speaking from the heart. Where is Zula's heart in that moment? So I'll say it like this. As an actor, I think I shared this story before. As an actor, I always used to put water on my eyes, like so it would look like I'm crying, because I didn't know how to cry on stage. I did not know how to do that, to make crying real on stage. And then all of a sudden one morning, my mushroom passed away. My uncle gave me a call and said, Curtis, mushroom passed away this morning. And I had a show that day. And my director said, Curtis, we're going to cancel the show. You go and be with your family. And I said, you know what? No, I'm going to do the show today in honor of my mushroom. He said, are you sure? Are you okay? And I said, yeah, I think I'll be fine. And in the story, in the play, there was a scene where my sister died. And I was carrying flowers, and I go to her gravesite, and I do this monologue about saying goodbye to my sister. I didn't realize it, but when that moment came, that particular day, I opened the curtains and I went, "Oh my God!" And it was my mushroom's gravestone right there. And when I went and delivered that speech, I delivered it in saying goodbye to my mushroom, and I just broke down. I really broke down. I didn't need the water, the fake water, fake tears that day. And I broke down. And what I learned from that was the power of healing in the art. The important, I guess the important healing aspect of art that I think is as powerful as humor. So think about that. And I think that's what Zula does for us. She brings the healing and heart to our stories. Yeah, I hope that helps. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Claire Bear. Her middle name is Stairs Leica.
What? Okay. Okay, Tinigi. Okay. If chosen as Elder of the Year, I feel that with all the love I have to give, it will pour graciously over the community. Although my many attempts at finding true love have failed too many times to mention, I could teach about finding that one love, how to embrace love, embrace those urges and run with it. Just run. There you go. Run with it. You got to run with something, eh? There is a person out there for everyone, and I will find mine. I just know I will. I have to. I just have to. Damn you all. I'm sorry. Just go. I'm just so emotional. Okay, where was I? Oh, yes. As Elder of the Year, I would make sure there's a big bingo day 3 times a day, 4 times a week. And just for fun, have sexy, gorgeous men to walk around selling cards. Whew. See, this way everyone wins, young and old. As Elder of the Year, I want to be generous. So I'm going to plan a big giveaway round dance, okay? Where we can wiggle our way into each other's hearts this Christmas. I know I can make everyone proud. So everyone, Biak, Nesa, woohoo! Go Claire Bear! Woohoo! What? Okay, thank you. Thank you. I love you all. Mwah.
That was so fun. That
I
was fun. I
hope
love
so.
the frantic energy at the top. I really like that. It really reads and we go, wow, this woman is in a different place than definitely what we saw. So when we see the three monologues, we're gonna get a beautiful journey. Oh, we're gonna get Sea Goose doesn't give a crap. Then we're gonna go to a place and it's gonna be heartfelt. It'll tug at the heartstrings and we'll go, oh wow, I didn't want to feel like this. And then all of a sudden, whoa, Claire is going to bring it back to life and hit it out of the park. Very good. Um, let's see. I don't really have any notes for Claire. Just keep doing what you're doing and having fun. It's perfect. It is where we need it to be. It's really nice. Thank you so much. Just have fun with that.